Can modular housing solve housing? Housing affordability has reached its lowest level ever and has led to many new startups trying to find a better solution to affordable housing. Modular building is not what it used to be. There are some amazing and luxurious housing options available. Also, there are some giant apartment towers and hotels that can be built using modular design. You really have to see it to believe it. There's some really cool stuff out there. I live in California, which is the poster child for waste and red tape when it comes to building costs. While many are excited about the potential for modular houses and projects, some startups have already gone under. The promise of modular homes is that they can be built in about half the time and cost up to half as much. Also, given that many of the components are built in a factory, this leads to less waste and more energy savings. In a state like California with the highest cost of living and the biggest homeless problem, that's a big deal. So if modular housing is cheaper, faster, and better for the environment, and we are in a giant housing affordability crisis, why hasn't it caught on? One of the most high-profile startups was Katerra. It filed for BK in 2021. Katerra was yet another example of a Silicon Valley-backed company that thought it could come in and revolutionize the game only to succumb to the same old challenges of the industry. One of the biggest issues has been the massive upfront costs needed to build a modular home factory. Also, building these factories can take a long time, but once the factory is underway, there needs to be a constant flow of orders in the pipeline. Lastly, transportation costs have gone up significantly since the pandemic and have created massive cost issues. Add to this the fact that modular home sellers also face the same problems as regular builders when it comes to high interest rates and consumers who are tightening budgets, and you can see why the industry has hit hard times. Also, in order for modular homes to really take off, we need more government regulations to be eased to make it a possible option. Here in California, there's already way too much red tape for regular construction. It's really ridiculous how hard it is to build a house in California. A 32-story prefab building in Brooklyn took 4 years to complete due to lawsuits and other delays. Basically, it ended up taking just as long to build or even longer than a regular constructed tower. There's also another problem that the industry faces. There's a widespread belief that prefabrication means lower quality, lower resale, and lower shelf life. There are two countries where modular homes have really taken off: Japan and Sweden. 45% of the homes in Sweden are built using prefabrication. In Japan, about 20% of new homes are prefabs. Here in the US, less than 4% of current housing stock is prefab. One of the reasons prefab is so popular in Sweden and Japan is because those are countries where you can't build 12 months a year, especially in Sweden. If America wants to solve the housing crisis, we need leaders who will make it easier for new technologies to advance. Maybe we need Elon Musk to build a Tesla prefab home. For now, all I can say is that prefab technology has so much potential, and it's an absolute tragedy that red tape and incapable policymakers are holding it back. There's no place where this is more evident than California. If you liked my video, please push the like button, and I wish you a great day. Thank you.